Well, here we are now, having pulled a vacuum on the bag. We've now got over 14 pounds per square inch pushing down on this, squeezing out the excess resin through the perforated plastic sheet into the breather cloth that soaks it up. The perforated plastic controls the amount of resin that actually comes out, so you don't take too much out, end up being dry. This system tends to bring out what you don't need, so it just leaves the required resin, which keeps the carbon light and strong. That will sit there for a couple of hours now, because I've used polyester resin rather than epoxy resin, which takes 3-4 hours to cure rather than 24 to 30. So that'll be tomorrow now. We'll see what it looks like tomorrow. Bye for now. Okay, good morning peeps. Right, let's see what we've got here. Oh, nice and firm. Goes. Right. Let the fun begin. Let's separate these. Alright, let's see how easily it comes off the aluminium. Once we get it started, That's stabbing yourself. I'm going to put the glasses back on for that so I can see how to get in. Interesting. Let's get a sharpener. Once you get it started, once you get it started, that is. It'll be one of those awkward ones. Because I've only used 2 layers, the carbon is quite bendy. So what I'm going to do is save you losing the will to live. I'll pause here and come back when I've got it off. Welcome back. Right, the problem was that the carbon fibre that's slightly bigger than the aluminium pattern, mould, whatever you want to call it, had wrapped itself around the edge slightly, which meant the bugger didn't want to come off. So a few minutes on the belt sander, remember what it was called then, and it should now come off because I've got gaps. Let's see. He says, oh, trying to stab myself. I did have a gap. My videos are true to life, warts and all. No clever editing showing how perfect I am. If I did that, it'd be very short. It'd be very short videos. Right, the grand reveal. Eventually. Okay. That's the surface that will show. You see that? Yes. And that's underneath. So the car is here. That'll sit like that. So 1 unpacked, 2 to go. I won't bother with those 2. I'll show them at the end with a photo. But yeah, that's good. On to the next one. Here we are, all 3 off. The second 2 came off a lot quicker than the first one because, being an idiot, I was more interested in getting the video right, as right as I can do it. I forgot to take off the peel ply that is stuck quite tightly onto that and wrapped around the aluminium. That was stopping it coming off. Got that off on these 2, they literally fell off. Yeah, what am I? An idiot. Anyway, they're all off now. Now need to be tidied up. They weigh less than a very light thing, so no issues there. Better tie them up and gluing them on. I'll show you that next. Okay, here we are. Panels fitted. Looking pretty good. I was thinking about how I was going to do the end bits. Obviously there'd be a big hole through here. Thought, how am I going to do that? So I pondered on that for quite a while. Then decided, as I had some, was to use some expanding foam in there. And then trim that back a little bit. and then use the good old P40 to form the shape. That seems to have worked pretty well. So that will improve the airflow under the car. That one could have been a bit shallower. I'm not changing it now. So now next job, as soon as my M6 version of these nuts arrive from good old AliExpress, I can start to fit the panel that covers the suspension. I've got to make a piece that runs from there down to the suspension part to cover that recess there. That'll just be basically a flat piece, so that shouldn't be too difficult. So I'll be showing you that, if you're at all interested, in the next video. So bye for now.